Happy corral morning to you, Rangers. This morning I'm going to show you how to find the area of triangles. So without further ado, let's get our math on.
Mr. Hyatt, please call the office, 3039.
We are going to take this triangle right here, and we are going to find the area of what we have here. Hold on, I'm having issues. I know, it's a shock, right? There we go. We are going to find the area of this triangle. So I'm going to give you some measurements of this triangle. When we have a triangle, we deal with two different measurements. We talk about our base and our height. Now, in rectangles and squares and that sort of thing, we talk about length and width. They're pretty much the same thing if you're relating them to triangles. So here on this triangle, we have our base, which is the bottom, or if we lay one part flat, the base, okay? And then we have another part, and that's the height. So this measurement over here is going to be the height. Now, I think about height as if a person were to hike up a mountain, okay, so they're hiking up this mountain, and if they are standing at the top of the highest point of the mountain and they drop a rock, there's my person, and he's going to drop a rock, and he's going to drop a rock straight down. And this would be where it lands, right here on the ground. The part, so from where they dropped it straight down, that is the height of a triangle. So when we find the area of a triangle, what we're going to do is we're going to take the base times the height, and then once we have that, because base and height, if we just take the base and height, what we're actually doing is find the area of the smallest rectangle around it. So if we did base times height, all we're doing is find the area of all of this in here. We don't want that, because that would be the area of a rectangle. So once we've done base times height, we're then going to divide by 2, okay? Because if we have a rectangle, don't we have our length times our width or whatever, and we have and so we multiply the length times the width and get our area. Well, if you notice, what if I draw a diagonal straight through our rectangle? Isn't that 2 triangles that are formed? That's why we divide by 2 when we are finding the area of a triangle. So let's go to this next triangle. So with this triangle, we are going to have a base of, let's see, let's try 5 feet. Okay, and then I'm going to give you the height. So again, as if someone is at the very top of the mountain dropping something down, this will be our height. And I'm going to tell you that that measurement right there is 8 feet. All right? So if we want to find the area of this triangle, we're going to take the base, which is 5, times the height, which is 8 feet, and then we're going to take that divided by 2. So let's go ahead and solve that. What's 5 times 8? Okay, 40. We still need to divide by 2. So 40 divided by 2 is 20. Okay, so this triangle right here is 20, but our label, again, if we're taking feet times feet, we're going to have feet squared. Okay? let's try another one. I'm going to rely on my already drawn triangles because I know my ability. So let's try this one over here. If we have a base of 10 inches and a height of 6 inches, what is our area? I'll wait for a moment. I would like you to solve and find the area of this triangle. All right, so let's try it out. We have our base of 10 inches times our height of 6 inches. And then we need to divide that by 2. So 10 times 6.
Mrs. Sleuth?
Yes,
Okay, when you have a second, we're getting ready to meet in my office.
absolutely. I'll be right there.
Thank
Because I'm recording. So we'll finish this up, ladies and gentlemen. We have 60 over 2, which ends up being 60 divided by 2 is 30. We're using inches, and we took our base times height, so inches times inches. So our answer would be inches squared. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be doing a little activity, which is finding the area of certain triangles, and you're making your way through the maze to try to get to the finish line. Enjoy yourself and have fun getting your math on.